Developing a tolerance for being alone. And what I mean by alone is not isolated. Isolated and single are not the same thing. People think I can't be alone. What they imagine alone to be is just like in a padded room all by themselves. That's not what I mean by being alone. And what I mean by being alone is being comfortable with the idea that you might not have a partner, but you will have to gain your social connections from other sources. What people who cannot do that, and a lot of people when they're traumatized, particularly when they come from a single parent home and there was some trauma there, they don't trust easily. They really, really don't trust easily. So what will happen is that they will only let a tiny people into their life, very, very tiny skew of people, and they will almost say it like it's a superpower. My circle's so small, I've only got 2 friends, oh, I'm so proud of myself. But really, that's an indicator that you can't connect healthy. Human beings are built to be in tribes. In hunter-gatherer times, as our brain was evolving, people would be breastfed by other women. Children would be like shared child rearing. This is how we're designed. So when you meet those people who say, I only have a tiny circle, I only have my mom as my best friend and my sister and nobody else, those people are more likely to get into toxic relationships. And the reason being is nobody can be alone. So when those 1 or 2 pieces of social connections are busy, they suffer a lot. They suffer. So they'll find themselves begging for relationships or really entering ones that are not healthy or finding it very difficult to let go. So they're in a more panic mode when they're single. What you want to do is realize that singlehood is not as painful as it seems, but you do have to work on enjoying it what I mean by enjoying, you might not have this amazing life. Not everybody's going to have an amazing life, but you are able to soothe your anxieties when you're alone and not with somebody. And how you soothe those anxieties is figure out what career you enjoy. Make sure you're in a career that you like. If you dread going to work and you hate your colleagues, chances are you probably hate your career, because if you liked your career, you wouldn't have that dread. And also you and your colleagues would get on because it attracts similar kind of people. So firstly, figure out your work. Is it something you enjoy?